For most of the Treasure Valley, public transportation consists of, the buses rolling around Boise. But Valley Regional Transit is just that. It's around the Treasure Valley. That service, though, outside the City of Trees is once again in jeopardy. Last year, Idaho's third largest city considered cutting VRT, but they didn't, which is why those buses continue to run around Nampa. But because of a lack of riders, that service is again on the chopping block. However, Valley Regional Transit says city leaders, you're looking at this all wrong, at least from the wrong direction, as in adding more routes might mean more people on the bus. Aspen Shumpert took a ride today to see how any cuts could have an impact.
For 5 weeks, I got up, I drove to the nearest bus station, and I take the bus from Nampa all the way to Boise. Is there really a problem? Or are we trying to create a problem that already has a solution for it?
Councilman Sebastian Griffin is advocating for transit cuts after he witnessed low ridership commuting from Nampa to Boise for law school.
Here's the problem. They would drop every one of those people off in Meridian, and then it's me and one other individual heading to Nampa, getting off at the same spot, and then one person going to Caldwell.
But Elaine Clegg, CEO for Valley Regional Transit, says that low ridership stems from insufficient service, not lack of demand.
Ridership may be low because it's just not attractive today, and increasing means it's more convenient, it comes more often, it's easier to use.
For comparison, Nampa pays about $800,000 a year for 3 fixed routes, while the city of Boise pays millions for nearly 20 fixed routes. But Councilmember Griffin says Nampa now faces difficult budget choices.
We're in a pinch. If I want to spend $1 million, do I want to spend it on the 2 to 3 people riding that bus in the morning, or to add 2 or 3 more officers to make sure Nampa stays safe? If there's not the demand, if there's not the need, and we can't fund it properly, we're not utilizing the resource to the extent that we should be.
So Valley Regional Transit has gave the city 4 options. The first is to maintain service as it is today, then to increase it, decrease it, or cut it entirely.
Right now I don't have a car, and this is my main way of getting to my classes.
Brandon Tafoya rides the bus in Nampa at least 4 times a week to get to the College of Western Idaho campus. He's not in favor of any cuts.
There's some people like me who sometimes just have to rely on the bus, whether that's for going to school or going to work, whatever. I personally don't think it's a good decision.
Clegg says cuts in Nampa wouldn't just affect Nampa residents.
It hurts the people in Nampa who are using them today to access jobs, access services, access cultural opportunities, so that they're not left isolated. But it will also mean that people from Caldwell won't be able to get to Nampa for jobs.
People like Alfredo Llanes, a Nampa resident who says riding the bus is a blessing, giving him access from Nampa to Caldwell and Nampa to Boise.
My whole family kind of, depends on it, so relies on it. So if I wasn't able to commute anymore on the bus, it's kind of like I wouldn't be able to see my daughter.
For Councilmember Griffin, he sees benefit in getting rid of fixed routes and keeping on-demand service.
The 150 is a good option because it's picking people up where they need to be to take them where they need to go.
King and County riders can share their opinions on the 4 options that Valley Regional Transit is proposing at their open houses tomorrow. They will be at both the Nampa Library and the Happy Day Transit Center in Caldwell from 3 to 7 p.m. Valley Regional Transit emphasizes it's important to hear from other King and County residents, not just Nampa residents, as this is an integrated system and it's going to affect more than just the people of Nampa.
Okay, so you were on that bus today.
I was on that bus today.
Not many people with you, though.
No, we rode it from Caldwell to Nampa, and that was about 3 people, and then we rode it back from Nampa to Caldwell, and it went up to about 5. Some people got off in between there, but as you can see in our video, not all of the seats are filled.
Pretty light ridership. All right. Thank you very much, Aspen.